If it ever was. That sounds horrible. Dude, for real, that sounds horrible.
I don't feel well right now. Like, it's just one of those days for me. It's just, all like whiny and stuff.
Fitting this whole wiener in your mouth. Hope you don't find the money strapped to my thigh.
No worries, man. No worries.
I
can order it for you.
I want you to move to Philadelphia and learn everything about making an authentic Philly cheesesteak.
I'll do my best, sir. Yo, Jackie! How's it hanging, bro? I soaked up Philly like a sponge.
This is my voice one day in Minnesota.
This is my voice a month in Minnesota. Hey, Horty, you're gonna go ice fishing with us down by the lake, right? I just stepped in a cool pie. Ah, my shoes are all covered in cool pie.
You have an amazing body. Are those real?
My boobs? Do you want to touch them?
Really?
Touch them.
Whoa! How's it going? Fine. Holy Jesus,
It turns out the problem is this Chinese-made device.
Curious as to your commercial that you have on TV. I think it's saying the world isn't flat, and I totally took offense to that.
Oh, come on. What are you saying?
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
I know what you want. I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think. So we're not done, no matter what anyone says.
You're acting like you're high out of your mind.
Oh gosh, I'm not acting, sir.
Okay.
I am. I'm so stupid. Please. I'm so stupid.
Oh, rim shot!
Grab him, so it's right here.
Got him.
Get on, go.
Got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe.
Oh, look at that.
What kids should know is that marijuana has got more cancer-causing agents than tobacco.
I've got it. Just tell them illegal drugs are bad, so don't mess with them.
David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle.
Where'd she go? There she is. You're ground. Now we did get her on a stolen vehicle for sure. Anybody got a cage? She's wiring.
Apparently.
His car is right there. You just stole a police car. You just stole a police car in front of 3 police officers. I've seen some stupid stuff with it. My gosh. And you hit a car with it? You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go.
Hey, you know what? Our bad. Our bad, you stole a police
You know what?
car.
Don't patronize me.
Our bad.
Don't.
Take some fucking accountability for your actions.
I do take accountability for my
Did you
actions.
steal a police car?
You know what?
Did you?
Give me an attorney.
Answer the question.
Give me an attorney.
We saw you do it.
No, you didn't see me do it.
I did.
He did.
I thought perhaps the end of days was upon us, but it turned out it was just a disoriented old lady in a champagne-colored Toyota Avalon, crashing into my world like DNB circa 1996. Who's got their claws in you, my friend? Into your heart I'll beat again.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tinfoil Tuesday. It's August 31st, 2021. Almost 2 million acres have been burned in Northern California, and we're going to figure out which conspiracy that's a part of. Joining me tonight is Mr. Frosty. How you doing?
What's up?
What? You smoking already? Or are you taking a shit?
What's up, brother?
Nothing. Can you hear me?
Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me? All right. Sorry, I'm working with the new setup.
I can tell. Sounds like crap.
Does it sound bad?
Well, it just sounds like you're talking through the microphone on the computer.
It's a microphone on the camera, but I don't think that I have
it. It'll do. It'll do. I mean, for as many years as you've been doing videos, you think you would have got a microphone by now, but hey, what do I know?
I have a microphone.
So why don't you use it?
Shut up. I don't know how. There he is. There's the mug. The handsome devil.
It took me a few seconds to get over to the camera. I forgot about it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch this.
All right, in the meantime...
I'm going to put it over here.
Welcome, Starlit.
Because now I think,
just stop talking for a minute.
Look more at the camera, but also
you can't
read
hear me, can you?
The comments here. Brother Darkness, what's up? Say hi to Starlit. Starlight? Starlit.
Starlit.
Standing in the wind.
Welcome. Welcome.
Red
My heart.
Standing by.
My heart. I love you, hon. And somebody else. See It My Way, 1.
See It My Way.
Says, good morning, everybody. Where are you at? See It My Way.
Yeah, really, Shane, where are you at?
Or do you just sleep very late? You a third shifter? You a graveyard shifter? I used to do that. I could not maintain that life. I did that. I was a janitor for a bakery that baked overnight, and it was like a big, you know what I mean, like.
This one right here is for In Darkness. I found out what the sound is.
It's a tauntaun.
Very good.
Am
so
I
there was a
correct?
challenge. Oh, I got to catch you up. So, what was it, like a couple months ago? I did a stream and people suggested to test Match.com for blind people. So I did, and this past Saturday, someone actually messaged me on Match. So I've been talking to this person. Yeah, so the other night asked a question in the chat that anybody can have. I'll ask one question from the chat, so make it good. And of course, In Darkness said, ask her if she sounds like a tauntaun in bed. So that's why I got that sound.
Very interesting. I was going to ask
fine.
if he was taller than you, but
No, 5'6". So.
What is month T?
Huh?
Month T?
Month T? I have no idea. Is that a person or a word?
Extreme detail. It's weird. It's, I think, spam. I think it looks very spammy to me.
I will check. It could be Twitch. Could be someone on Twitch. I haven't even gotten to the comments yet. In Darkness, like and share all. Thank you, of course. Cheers to you too. Yes, hello, In Darkness. In Darkness.
Where's the pop out option on this chat?
There is none on StreamYard.
But why?
But you can go to the YouTube channel and pop
I
that
can
one out.
do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the YouTube channel. Bear with me if it plays for just a second here.
It's not your show. We're not waiting for you. You can do whatever you want.
You know, Whistler?
Huh?
I said, you know what?
What? Huh? Are you saying something? Are you speaking?
I've missed you.
I got a song just for that.
You are the anal bead of my heart.
That's a long set of anal beads to reach your heart.
Yeah, it is. I'm 6'2", bro. Oh, all right. So from subscriptions, that should be right at the top here. Unless I have been unsubscribed.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. If you are watching right now and it says you can't chat, that's because you're not a subscriber. So make sure, at least on YouTube, everywhere else you can chat, but on YouTube, you need to be a subscriber to participate in the chat. That's how we're going to weed out a bunch of you lurking weirdos from commenting bullshit. I love when she's accountable for her actions. Psycho.
I want to
Welcome.
talk timestamps.
Welcome, standing in the wind.
Seems to me you live your life like I'm standing in the wind. And I can, look at that. I can even make it big enough for old people to read.
Good job.
Don't beg for a nice me. So it's getting weird, man. I feel like you reached out to me because you sense the weirdness in the air.
Well, that's easy. It's just whenever you talk to you.
You know, I resemble that remark.
I know. Baldy.
Hey, I gotta ask you, how do you know that?
I remember things that you say. It's not that hard to be an observer.
Yeah, but I actually have not shaved the dome in a couple of days.
Neither have I. I got the antler fuzz going.
Say hi. You can be. If you take like one step closer, you are now. This is a time delay. Let me switch back to this. Oh, hold on. I might need to. Can you keep this going for me for 1 second? I need to mute because it sounds like my offspring has to talk to me.
No, it's a moth.
Oh, a moth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It was like an ex-boyfriend or something.
No.
All right.
Just a moth. So I have
All right.
to. Oh, should I not
Who's Shane?
do this on
Shane
Look at me.
is-
I'm the Oklahoma kid.
Shane is See It My Way 1. He does a lot of. He did the axe throwing thing. Remember I reviewed that axe throwing video? No, of course you don't.
Did I barely remember this morning?
I know.
All right.
I'm in
I
Pennsylvania.
have a scale right there. Unless you want to just
Hey, no weighing drugs out on
nab
live.
some.
Gender fluid pride. Yeah, see, like comments like that. Oh, it won't let me. Well,
Comments like what?
That monthly tea.
Where?
What the fuck?
Yes, the one that I said looked spammy.
Well, it used to say, there it is, gender fluid pride. And when I go up, it says something different. So it's on, oh, that is Twitch. But I can't get rid of it, so I'm the only one that can, wait, can you see it too?
I did see it, yeah. But it might be because I'm your mod.
Not on Twitch, you're not. Oh no, you'll still see all the comments in the StreamYard. That's right. But yeah, if you can get, if you can block that person, go for it.
Hang on, because I just went to the herb store.
Okay.
And I picked up some oregano and parsley and whatnot. And I just
okay.
made sure that I'm not good at eyeballing it either.
Oh, you guys got Ida coming over there? That's right. How is, are you guys, like, so California's burning down. You guys got a hurricane.
I think it started outside.
Here comes the story of the hurricane.
Yeah, that 6 to 10 inches of rain. Man, we should be happy to swap you weather conditions.
I had a feeling this bag is a little heavier.
There's gold in them hills. It's the backbone of America. The backbone.
Okay, give me that. Yeah, and if it's 3/4, it's good.
Thank you in darkness. Oh, Lordy Shane. Blind people have amazing memories. Well, we have to. We have to. Well, at least I push myself to. Because you never know what bit of information you're gonna need. Yeah, check out Shane's channel if you want to see him throw some axes. Yeah. September 23. Yeah, actually, we got one here.
I will not trust digital.
We got one. I'm streaming here, man. Quiet down. Pipe down. Take it down a notch. We have one that just opened up here in Sacramento too, so I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna throw me some axes. I'm gonna go wear my kilt. It's be badass.
I'm just thinking about the freaking
Mothra. Shane, I'm going to watch.
Yeah, that axe video is
your
pretty
axe
badass.
video. Let me just. All right, so Maddie, edge of the bookcase is like safe. No, it isn't.
I got me some fresh green oregano. Nice, nice.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is sacred.
Now
Oh, there you go. It's the link is in the chat. Thank you in darkness for Shane's axe video.
Sometimes I think about intruders coming into the house, and then I'm like, but my dad's outside right now.
Yeah, it sucks. Like when you think about it, in terms of the size of weather storms. Hey, Frosty, mute yourself. You can be chit chatting over there.
To quote Mr. T, I fucking pity the fool. Mr. T, folks, starlit in darkness, especially standing. Mr. T is doing ads for Aaron's Furniture now.
Who's that?
Mr. T, come on.
No, Aaron's Furniture, dipshit. Aaron's
Furniture is like they're like rent-a-center.
Who?
Aaron's Furniture. They like rent you a couch.
I don't have a couch.
They will rent you like a living room set.
Oh. Okay.
Aaron's Furniture and Appliances.
Okay. Is that an East Coast thing?
So now he says, I pity the stool.
Oh my God.
No, it's not funny. And whoever wrote it should be fired out of a cannon.
That was horrible. Super Dave style. Shoot him out of a cannon like Super Dave.
I loved Super Dave. Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going
This is
sideways.
hilarious. California's having big brother. Yeah, we haven't had rain. I don't even know how long. I don't remember the last time.
Danny
it rained.
Mac.
Thanks in darkness for the link. Let me info. So my face on the cheeks. Danny Mac, what up, Danny? This is definitely the. Well, it sounds like he's in the bathroom, doesn't it? Oops, I walked into the ladies.
All right.
My dog used to do that all the time. Anytime I want to
Does
go to the
anybody
bathroom.
have a proof of life for not my real name? 'Cause
No.
I'm not getting emails back.
Neither am I. I'm not getting any signals back. I'm not getting any texts back. Nothing.
I'm actually concerned that like her country is censoring me. You know, I got banned in Bahrain, right?
Who the hell's Bahrain?
Bahrain, it's in the Middle East.
Oh, I think we're all banned from there.
It was way back in the day. No, they banned a podcast that I did.
Oh. I've been banned in the UK for some of my videos.
Who's saying dad? Who dadded?
You are welcome, Shane, of course. Good shit gets recognized.
Sick of rain. We've got, so See It My Ways in Pennsylvania, I read.
Yeah.
So we've got what's left of Ida.
Ho.
Is actually, and it's not heavy winds anymore, but the rain is coming towards the northeast.
That's what he said. You guys are going to get like 6 to 8 inches tonight.
Mrs. Frosty is.
Tasteless.
This is the kind of shit that if she watched it, she would make me sleep on the couch. Danny Mac, I'm good. Whistler, same question.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Yorkshire. Danny Mac is from. Are you from
Yorkshire?
England.
You know,
And I would say England and not Great Britain or any of the rest of the made-up stuff.
any city or town, this is how they give their cities and towns and villages names. Someone sneezes and they add shire to the end of it. Or coughs. Or pukes.
I guess that's how you got Fartshire.
Exactly. Exactly.
I want to answer See It My Way's question. You get banned in Bahrain when, so apparently the guy I used to do a podcast with back in the day, I say back in the day like it was like 2017, it wasn't that far back. Had some friends who were still active duty in the military. So somebody in Bahrain tried to listen to our show, and something that we said was like not okay with the Bahrain government. And I don't know if that's the right term.
Government? Yeah, probably more like dictator.
You never know. You just never know.
Yeah. Streamlabs is up and running, so if you guys want to play games, feel free. And periodically I'll ask a question, and the first person to get it will get 100,000 galactic credits to gamble your little hearts away.
Which is worthless money. Just, I mean,
well, yeah. Yeah.
You can't get a coffee at Dunkin's with it.
No, but what will happen is eventually when I get enough people participating in the chat, I can actually really lock down the whole credit system, the points, and eventually you'll be able to exchange those points for actual Theory of a Blind Man merch in my store.
Where is my merch?
What merch? You haven't ordered
something,
shit.
Man. I told you, send me something.
Let me take a note. Add this to my calendar.
Right? Let me hear in the chat. If you think that, like, just for what I contribute on
Frosty.
the rare, I deserve a hoodie.
Oh, you want a hoodie? Okay. You think you deserve a hoodie?
I think I do.
All right.
I think I do.
Right. I'll get you a nice pink hoodie. It says Theory of a Blind Man.
Is it what kind of pink is it? Is it like hot pink or is it like baby girl's room pink?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Whistler.
You'll have to look at it. TOABM merch. I'll get you something.
Okay, so we got like a couple of months ago some proof of life and not my real name. If anybody talks,
well, I mean, we spoke probably a couple months ago. It was right before I went into the hospital.
theoryofAblindman.com, Starlit. And Danny Mac says the fingering post. Does that have some kind of deeper meaning?
The fingering post. I have no idea. I mean, Danny has his own universe, and he's often one of those planets usually. So it could mean anything.
What, he wants Theory of a Blind Man condom?
Oh.
No, I did look. They don't come in Magnum, so. Besides which, I'm not.
Talk about the Force.
I'm not going to get into it.
The Force is strong.
But that's the last face I want to see if I were to.
I should make a bunch of Whistler O faces t-shirts. How about that? Think those would sell?
To blind people, sure.
I was going, so we had disabled veterans come by yesterday, and I gave away a bunch of shirts, and one of the shirts that I gave away was a shirt that had just printed Braille, not raised, just printed. I was like, where the hell did this come from? So there's no way to tell what it said for anybody, sighted or blind.
Huh.
It was weird. Who makes a Braille shirt and the Braille dots are not raised?
So I want to I think apologize to Starlit. This is that is a female person, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how long she's been around for.
Her and I do the show.
Usually, if I happen to catch you live and have the ability to comment in the chat, it's few and far between. I try to, but it's usually if that's the case, you're putting me to sleep.
You've never caught our weekend show?
Probably not, dude. Honestly, like the weekend is when I've been doing all of this.
Oh, well, her and I do a show every Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sundays.
Oh,
and on her channel.
I did on her channel.
Yeah.
So all right. So can Starlit?
YouTube.com/StarletSoul. YouTube.com/StarletSoul.
I'm not, dude. The keyboard's over there. We're done with that part of the thing.
Memorize it.
But she can put it, right? She can. You don't mind, dear? I appreciate it. Still think you should have done the raised Braille on women's tanks or hoodies. Standing. There's a reason why you're my favorite. And it's shit like that. Exactly.
Cockermouth. What?
What?
Yeah, I ran into her. Yeah, I think that was the last place that we spoke. Was she managed to pop into one of my streams? That's right. The fingering post. Still don't know what that means. I want some.
See it my way.
Oh no. Okay, so Starlet, the web address for my merch is theoryofblindman.com/shop.
See it my way says he's going to England.
Oh.
To the UK to do some metal detecting.
Nice.
You're gonna do well. That's where Iron Maiden's from. What else?
Do some axe throwing in England. That would be so epic. That would be perfect.
Are axes legal in the UK still?
Probably not, but I'm sure they got axe throwing facilities like we do here. I mean, you can't carry around axe on the streets here either.
Challenge accepted.
Hatchet is different.
Small town, and pretty much everybody would just go, "That's just that. He's fine."
I'm thinking battle axe. I'm thinking battle axe, not hatchet.
Well, I'll tell you about one of the camping trips that I had, just like on the other side of the field with the kids this summer, and forgot something in the house. Was running back to get it. Ran in the house, came back out, and then immediately called my wife and said, "Hey, hon, can you just like put some kind of a post, proof of life on Facebook? Because most of our neighbors just saw me striding purposefully across the front lawn with a hatchet in my hand." So I just
bald dude with a goatee beard and an axe. Perfect.
I like calling it code. I think, yeah, code sounds nice. Doesn't sound like a deadly spike protein coming to kill you. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this now, but I did leave us a little room on the board, and I'm just gonna put spike protein. I'm not 100% sure what those are, but
Spike
I think
protein.
spike
Wait, what?
protein,
What's that?
Like Spike Lee.
Spike protein. I don't get it.
Oh, read a book. Oh my God.
Spike protein? I still don't get it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I still think you should have done the raised braille. I would like to. I think that would be a good idea, but it would just cost too much. I would have to have stock on hand. It would be a pain. Unless I can find a distributor that will take my design and then also do raised braille. That would be cool. Because then I would do just braille on women's tanks. In Darkness says at Starlet, the ladies the ladies say the Theory of a Blind Man hoodies are so soft, and they are. All the hoodies are really soft. Are you really assuming? I hope you get some good footage of that, Shane, when you go out there. That'll be awesome to see.
What, going to England?
Yeah. Of course, whenever the COVID. Oh, speaking of COVID, check this shit out. Talk about the lowest of the low ignorant ingrates on the planet. Instagram. Check out the user. Actually, it's probably been banned, but at anti-vax mama got busted for selling fake COVID vaccine cards. Is it fucked up or what?
I've seen, yeah, that's not new.
That's the first I heard. I mean, no, like I thought about it. I didn't really put a whole lot of thought behind it, but yeah, obviously it could happen, but that's just sad.
Okay, the whole vaccine passport thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Passport.
Okay, that's. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
You're not a dickhead.
Kind of asshole who is going to take risks with other people's health.
Right. Exactly.
That being said, asking people to divulge health information in order to enter an establishment.
You're not divulging anything.
Yeah, you are. Whether or not
No.
you have this medical implant.
Vaccine.
Well, definitely are, man.
It's a vaccine.
It's not no. Okay, so it's not a vaccine in any sense. Like I'm not an anti-vaxxer per se. All right.
You know the Pfizer one just got
polio.
approved.
Absolutely. All right. I do not get a flu shot.
Yeah, neither do I.
Have not gotten one for years and years and years. And I'm healthier for it. Now, there's no way that anybody who is not living in a bubble, okay? Like I'm talking about like uncontacted people.
Mm-hmm.
The North Sentinelese Islands, where they fill you up with arrows as soon as the boat hits the shore.
Yeah.
They probably have not come into contact with any COVID anywhere.
Right.
Okay. Other than that, we all have at some point, which means that if you didn't, you either had what they call an asymptomatic case, or your body fought it off. But you've come in contact with it unless you have been fully locked down.
Right.
The beginning of all this, when we had no idea what was going on, I did all of the shopping and shit for all of the people in my life who are in this area who are older and have compromised immune systems and etc. Okay. If I'm going to have to be in close contact with people, I don't mind putting a mask on. I will happily do it. All right. Because even though I may not feel sick, there is a chance that I'm carrying it, and I don't want to pass something along to somebody. It doesn't seem as though these vaccines are working very well. I'm hearing between 40 and 60% efficacy. All right. And they're already talking about booster shots.
Well, where did you hear that number from? Because I've heard different.
The CDC, Israel has had like poor results coming out. It's you know what I listen to pretty much daily, and every fact check that I've done has come up as correct, is the Ron Paul Liberty Report. He doesn't get overly emotional. He's a doctor. And he's not like a doctor like fucking Jill Biden says she's
No,
a
he
doctor.
has a doctorate.
Okay, no. He's an OBGYN. He was practicing. This fucking Fauci guy has never seen a patient, bro. He's never had a patient. It's in darkness says, and 3, 2, 1, we're banned.
Right.
You know what? You knew ahead of time before you even texted me this afternoon. But at any rate, this will be a never-ending stream of vaccines. They're already talking. Israel is already using a booster, right? They're already saying that the Johnson & Johnson efficacy wears off it can wear off after 5 months.
Oh wow.
Okay, these breakthrough infections are about 50% of the deaths.
Yeah.
Okay, these are double-shotted individuals are accounting for about half of the deaths. I talked to my doctor about it. And that's all I keep hearing is talk to your doctor. I talked to my doctor. And her advice was the risk of myocarditis, of long-term effects that we have no idea about. She doesn't trust the technology behind this vaccine fully, and she knows my health well enough. She listens to my lungs twice a year because of a condition that I had 6-7 years ago now, that should have been permanent and cleared up entirely on its own, but she cannot believe that I have the lungs of a smoker. I've been smoking for a quarter of a century of life. And my pulse ox is good. She does not think that the risk of serious infection, based on the numbers that she saw and my lack of comorbidities at my age, the risk of severe infection or death does not outweigh the risk. Am I saying this right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It does not outweigh the risk. It does outweigh the. Fuck it.
Does not outweigh the risk of getting it.
Was the I left with don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, if that's your doctor's.
And now this is somebody who's taken it and has recommended that her patients who are elderly or she told me straight up she's not sharing other people's health information with me, but she's saying I got it myself. Said her son got it because he's a med student and because in order to see patients as a medical student they had to have it. So she's not somebody who across the board says no. But weighing it, she told me not to.
Yeah.
Now what am I going to pay for the consequence of listening to my doctor, following my doctor's advice? I wasn't going to go see the fucking Grateful Dead anyway, but now I can't if I wanted to. Fuck fish. I have no desire to do any of that shit. But if I did, I'm not a bar guy. And I have no desire to go to New York. But if I did, what the fuck would I do there?
Yeah.
What if that was like, my dream was to go to New York and party and have a good time? You know what I mean? Canceled.
Life or dream.
And if the vaccine doesn't prevent the spread, that's the thing that kills me is why the fuck does it matter if the vaccine doesn't prevent the spread?
It's a giant... They don't have any testing. This is the test for the vaccines. Plain and simple. This is the test.
Charlotte,
this is...
hold on. I want to just address something Charlotte said right now. That's correct. Fauci's wife is now... I don't know if she's the head of the CDC, but I know that her... Basically, she's investigating whether or not he fucked up with that lab over there in Wu-Tang. Not that. Not, come on, man. Wu-Tang. That was actually an accident. I realized it sounded funny. So nobody hopes more than me. My parents have gotten this. My neighbors, who are like a second set of parents to me, who are in their late 60s, early 70s, got the vaccine. My wife, Mrs. Frosty, has taken this procedure. I hope to God that it's safe, but I don't trust it. And
well, here's a crazy thing that I just now realized thinking about this whole thing. As long as I have had memory, I don't remember my dad ever being sick, ever. He got vaccinated and now he's got pneumonia still. It's been months.
Okay. Now, I don't want to say anything like, okay, the fact that I have to say this, I'm even like getting close to the camera to be intimate. Don't take medical advice from me or this fucking idiot. Please.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get you at eye level here. All right. Do you see? Do you see those of you?
At least you sound nice and...
How serious you should...
You sound nice and clear right now.
Do I look like the face of an unserious? Does this look like the face of somebody that you should take fucking medical advice from?
No, I wouldn't.
Come on.
Shane, just so you know, when you participate in the chat games, there's no spaces in between the exclamation mark and then the command. So, and then you also need a dollar amount. So exclamation mark, heist, space, then dollar amount.
This actually works pretty well. And now, see, my way says I was going to bed, but think I'm gonna crack a beer and hang out with everybody tonight. That's too low. Now you can just see it looks like I'm a floating head on the bottom. Hang on. Let's try that. Try and split the difference. I think that's good. Right? I may actually get a beer too. Whistler, do you want one?
Yes. No, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a second. Let's crack on, as they say in is that England or Australia? Yeah, the NIH does the testing on the juice and then sends it to the FDA. FDA seal of approval, just for me personally, means jack shit. And the fact that Pfizer can even bring something to market disgusts me. People should have gone to jail. First Amendment, Ed. Now it's a party. We are the tech. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. This is a real time testing of the whatever the fuck. Which one, Danny, did you get? Danny said he's had it. And again, man, I hope to God that they're safe and that there are no. It's from what I understand.
The Pfizer one just got approved.
And that's what I'm talking about, dude. Pfizer is fucking a grimy ass company.
Yeah. So how did they get approved first?
I wonder.
Yeah, for being grimy.
There were knee pads involved.
Oh yeah, big time.
So, Danny, was yours? Now I know that they have the AstraZeneca, right?
Oh, what? Okay. Hold on. We got to look this one up. Apparently, Fauci's wife is the head of the FDA.
Are we fact checking?
I'm about to.
Do it. I think Starlet's right. I believe I distinctly remember hearing something resembling that.
Oops. Shit.
Charlotte, did you put your channel also in addition to?
What? Who?
Starlet. I'm wondering, will it let me do the go to channel thing, I wonder?
No.
Cannot. Nope,
YouTube took that away a long time ago.
Oh, wait a minute.
Who is the head?
Oh, I can't, but I could put you in timeout, apparently.
You can't put me in timeout.
Not you. I was trying to go to Starlet's channel.
Why would you put her in timeout?
Channel. Yeah, Starlet, I got Pabst Blue Ribbon. Is that good?
Why would you put her in timeout?
I'm not going to. There was the option.
Okay, Janet Woodcock.
Who is that?
I don't know. Janet Woodcock, MD. I don't even know how to spell Fauci, so I'm not even going to try to search that.
F-A-U-C-I.
Alrighty, smarty pants.
Let's try and make one of those anagrams out of his name.
Who is the wife of Dr. F-A-U-C-I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So start with fucking asshole and go from there.
Okay.
Fucking asshole using coronavirus in Satanism. Done.
Christine Brady is his wife. So she's
Christine
not.
Grady, that's Wayne Grady's wife.
What? No. It's Tom Brady's girl.
No, it's not. Dude, don't. I'm from here. We know Tom Brady's wife. She's the Melania Trump of New England.
Yes. That is true. Hey, what up, Ed? How you doing, Ed?
Blind Toes is here.
What up, Blind Toes? Okay, we got a lot of people in here, so I'm going to ask the first question. First person to get it right gets 100,000 galactic credits. We are the test. That's what I'm saying too. Okay, so if you guys have been paying attention, actually, I'm gonna do two questions. Well, this will just be the first one. Now I only mentioned it once on this stream tonight, but we spoke about it a little bit on Sunday's show on Starlet's channel. But what was the name that I gave that lady that messaged me on Match? It was a single letter. First person to get it right will get 100,000 galactic credits. Starlet says, y'all look amazing. Dead sexy. Look at my sexy body.
Princess Bride. What a great movie.
That was Austin Powers.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about, Princess Bride? It's inconceivable! That movie?
Yes.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna take another dump.
Keep going with your contest.
I suck at games, lol. What up, Blind Toes? May I have a beer, please? Oh, speaking of beer. Well, I guess not beer. But, watch your door tomorrow. Not for a creepy guy. Yo, left toe. In darkness. RV. What? Oh, Red 7. That, why did it read so weird? It says RED 7 crossbones. Weird. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Red 7, standing by.
Remember, you too could have your own Star Wars tag. Just send it to me. Ooh, human research. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. I was actually just on the NIH website the other day. Fact checking. I'd rather risk a few possible side effects than lose my life. Yeah, but it's a lifetime. It could be a lifetime of fucked up side effects for some people. Not everybody. Not everybody.
Here's the thing, is
okay. I'm going down to the bottom
because
I can't seem to catch up in the. You know I'm talking, dude. Jesus fuck Christ. Oh Jesus. I'm going right down to the bottom of the chat. So if I miss something you guys want me to read, go ahead and retype it. Because oh shoot. How am I gonna find out if someone? Blessings, amendment, Ed. See my way one. T. Okay, Starlet.
We got V and we got T. Somebody else said V first.
Who said V first?
Oh, just a moment. First Amendment Ed.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn it, I gotta spell that out. Fuck, Ed. Add points. It's is it all smashed as one word or is it spaced out?
Spaced out.
Okay, so
it's one ST space amendment full spelled out space Ed.
Any capital letters?
One lowercase st space capital A amendment capital ED.
Well done, Ed.
I forgot how much I like this whiskey.
100,000 credits coming your way for someone who doesn't play any games in the chat. Don't worry, there's more chances to win coming soon. I gotta think of another question. I have another question, but I just forgot it. I gotta remember it.
Can I give away points too?
Sure.
What's my wife's name?
Fuck, I don't even know that. I just know Mrs. Frosty.
First one to get it gets 1,230 points.
Sherry Buffet.
Close, but you're way off.
Okay. Damn it.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. Did I do it right?
Stormy Daniels, no. That ended badly, Blind Toast. Hello, Frosty. I don't even know your real name.
Stormy Daniels.
Ed, you can call me Al.
I don't think anybody knows Frosty's real name except for two of us.
You just might. Riley Reid. You're just going to name porn stars? I mean, who is that person? Oh, I'm sorry, because I don't want Ed to think that I'm messing with him. I was just quoting the Paul Simon song, but my first name is David. Dave, everybody, you know. Mr. Frosty was what I used on the CB. That's just how that became my dude on the Whistler show. Oh, you know what? I'll comment.
Chicken butt.
Her name is Kamir. Aurora Snow. Good one. I've said this like a million times on your show.
You've never said her name on my show.
Her name
Ever.
is Mrs. Frosty. How hard is that?
That's what I said earlier.
You don't count. You can't give yourself points, you communist.
That's true. I guess not. Can I at least boost my social credit score?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You know why?
Hmm.
Because it's America, Jack.
This is America. This is the backbone.
Brother Darkness. I know he typed it before I said it.
What?
What else? What other kind of fun trivia do we have?
Oops.
Who's reading? What's everybody reading in the chat?
Like a book?
Yeah, like a book.
I thought we were gonna do, Tinfoil Tuesday and the Doomsday Spread.
Are we not, Sasha Gray?
What?
I said, are we not?
You're asking people what they're reading.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Me, obviously. I wouldn't ask.
Have you read Atlas Shrugged yet?
God, years ago.
Have you
Ayn
read-
Rand?
Yeah.
I have, and I'm reading. I got these, and I'm going to be honest because I kept hearing about these fucking books, but I'm like, it's either people saying this is something we have to teach. We have to teach all the children. Everybody needs to read these books, and whenever I didn't get something, I was told by my apparently more progressive friends that I needed to read White Fragility.
Oh, jeez.
Well, listen, check it out. Because I got. Let me just get it all over here. All right. So there's White Fragility, right? And whatever else it is, it's not light reading.
And you bought these?
Yes, I purchased these used from thrift books.
Oh, okay.
How to be an anti-racist by Ibram X. Kendi. Okay, no, but this is and I had to buy it separately, but this is the How to Be an Anti-Racist workbook.
Oh, wow, so you can practice and keep score.
There is zero coloring in this.
Oh, damn it. Wouldn't you need color to be anti-racist?
I got to be honest with you. It's a lot of this seems as though it's contradictory. Now, can I just fucking vent on this subject for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Forget the deep religious aversion I have to the categorizing of humans. This is my belief. I'm not trying to push this on anybody. We are created beings, all made in the image of our Creator. Right? Jehovah, Yahweh, God. Yeah. Okay? We're created beings with variations. Okay? If you believe nothing, okay, so to all of the atheists and or agnostics and or we're stardust, whatever you believe, if you believe that the Human Genome Project was doing real research, they came to the conclusion that there is one race of human beings.
Right.
With variations. If anybody, and I don't suggest anybody does one of these like genetic things, but I have a family tree on one side that goes back to the 1600s, and in some, a couple of branches even before that, back to merry old England and William the Conqueror / William the Bastard, not directly related, but to that time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we have a native. One of my relatives was married. They didn't even name her. It just said Wampanoag woman. That was all it said for her thing, and then it listed out their children. Mm-hmm. But from all Eastern Europe and you will find a little bit of everything if you go back far enough in everybody's tree. Right? We're dividing us up into categories does not help solve the problems, which I think are real. I think we do have problems based on people's perception of race and of our own perception of our own race, and like trying to segment ourselves like that. I think it causes more problems than it solves.
Yeah.
Contradictory is a word. Contradictory is a word.
Well, don't forget, we also have the Anunnaki.
You're contradictorying me as we speak. But anyway, I get sick of hearing about those books.
Yeah.
So I decided that I wanted to read them, and I am working my way through them as best as I can.
Good luck with that.
dude, no. And don't get me wrong, like there are still on the books to this day. They don't specifically say that they're made to target black or any other group of people, but they are. And the way policing is done, like shit's got to change. But when you take a problem like the encroaching policitude of our society, and you say, well, it's a racial problem and only a racial problem. That's not the case. By all appearances, I'm about as white as they come. I dance like Carlton from fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Nice.
But it's not like I've not been pulled over for driving while poor, because I drive shitbox vehicles. And yes, it happens. It happens to everybody. It's not. Does it happen more to certain segments of the population, for a lack of a better term? Yeah.
Why?
But what do you think? You think that you're gonna make quotas, and are they gonna pull over less of one group of people, or are they just gonna pull over the same amount and then pull over more of other groups of people just to hedge it?
That's nonsensical, really, if you think about it. It's like, okay, let's say you do have a quota.
Well,
okay.
The rest, yeah.
Are you going to pick one race out? Yeah, that wouldn't be obvious. No. And I honestly highly doubt there are those quotas. I think that's nonsense. And
the biggest linchpin of this whole fucking thing, can we end the war on drugs already? It's nobody's goddamn business what any of y'all want to put into your bodies.
Well, that's why Oregon just made everything legal. They decriminalized everything.
I know, and crime went way down. Go figure.
Yep.
No, there's a way to do things and a way not to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that I know that Rhode Island has a kind of a different drug policy where low-level offenders, meaning people with just personal use amounts, they are more likely, unless there's another underlying crime, to end up in a locked treatment facility, which I think that's probably the right way to do it. That's probably the right way to do it.
For personal consumption amounts?
Exactly. If I'm a heroin addict and I only have enough heroin on me for just myself, and I'm not, you know what I mean? There's not also a B&E or a robbery or a mugging or something like that, and I'm just being arrested for the personal use amount, at the very least, you know, detox and you know, putting somebody in jail, all right, putting a hard strike on their fucking permanent record. It's very hard for felons to get hired. And cocaine is a misdemeanor, but crack is a fucking felony. So who is that targeting?
Cocaine's not a misdemeanor. Cocaine's a felony. It's a Class A1 schedule.
Cocaine can be a misdemeanor in personal use amounts in most states.
1 gram. That's
enough for me. That's enough for me. I'm not a fucking frat boy. That's plenty. 2 maybe. I mean, I don't do that shit, but the chat's just going way sideways. Standing, I miss you too.
A lot of wet stores. A lot of
you know what I missed? Your background music.
What?
What you've got playing right now, that track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What about it? I want like a 10-hour video of just that, and I'll sleep to it every night.
I could do that.
You would?
I mean, it wouldn't be video, but I could do a 10-hour audio. It'd just be
Can you call
looped.
it Frosty Sleep Mix?
It wouldn't really be a mix, though. It'd just be like Frosty's.
Just call it that.
Okie dokie.
I don't fucking ask you for much, man.
God. Where's my free hoodie? Where's my free hoodie?
Where is it? Because I don't see it. I'm not wearing it. It's not in my closet. Oh, I gotta tell you, Whistler.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the New World Order. Starlet asks, do you think we're gonna have a one world nation?
What's the question?
Do you think they're trying to have the one world nation? You know, the New World.
I think that's always been somebody's goal.
I think it's all.
I think
bullshit.
as far as
there's no way ever. I mean, we can't even get along as it is now, let alone to have a one world government where one person or one government is ruling everything. No way. It's not going to happen. There's always going to be holdout. Not everybody.
That's built into the design, though. You got to understand that. That's built into the design.
What design?
If you're going to the quickest way to unite human beings.
Oh, let me guess. Reverse psychology. Come on, that could be an excuse for everything.
No. It's listen close. It's letting people finish motherfucking sentences.
Like you do all the time. Okay.
So,
all right.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. No, having a common enemy.
Yeah,
So
we got it.
Soviets,
It's called terrorists.
What happened when the Soviets fell and China wasn't ready to be the bad guys yet? What happened? We had a global war on terror, which is a thing. That's like having a war on sadness. What the fuck are you talking about? You know?
That proves my point.
Exactly. So there has to be a bad guy.
And if there's a bad
Remember
guy
how fucking patriotic and united everybody was
in America,
after
in America,
after 9/11, we're already. I mean, you're already banned in 8 countries and fucking demonetized. So,
which is
what
coming
difference
up.
does it make at this point. After 9/11, this country was as
Fuck's sake, you can't hear me, can you?
united and patriotic as
you
you've
can't.
ever seen it. In what?
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 20 years and 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
Point being is nothing's better. There's no way it can be ruled as one. If there's a war on terror.
All right. So first of all, I didn't say it was
possible.
I didn't say it was feasible. But I tell you what. There are people on this planet who can make something happen in any country. Okay, if you got a fucking problem in East Timor, there's somebody who can push a button and your problem in East Timor goes away.
Yeah, that kind of goes for anywhere,
Okay.
really.
So that's now you're talking about groups of people that it's not about what country you're from. Okay? Because the big shot in China will get in a room with the big shot in Russia and the big shot from the US and the UK and who else? Fucking France, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Another big country, name one. All right? And they will all get in a room and they don't really particularly give a shit about their own country so much as enriching themselves and their little mafia. Is what I think. But I'm also batshit. So don't go by me.
Yeah, I agree.
I know I told you that I found that whiskey that's called the Whistler.
Yeah.
And I like that very much. But it's not, they don't have it like at my local packy. So,
oh.
Well, but there's like,
You were supposed to send me a bottle of that.
I was supposed to send you a bottle of that. You were supposed to send me a hoodie.
That was after the bottle.
Uh-huh. Is that what it is? You're waiting for the bottle?
I get the bottle, you get the
bottle
hoodie.
to send me a hoodie?
Yep.
I want the motherfucker personalized then.
I'll sign it for you.
I want you to make a Frosty t-shirt.
I will dip my dick in silver ink and sign it for you.
Okay.
How about that?
The front of the t-shirt is just me. Right? That thumbs up like that. See, my way says I'm happy, fella. That's all that counts. Good on you.
If I was a cop, I'd take advantage of free coffee and donuts. So there's I reported on this a while. It's been quite some time, but if you search real world police serial police impersonator Jeremy DeWitt, you will get some of the best footage on YouTube. This guy runs a funeral escort service called Metro State Special Services.
A funeral escort service?
Yes, in
That is
Orlando.
some fucking grim. Like, don't get me wrong. People like their thing, and they, some people are into feet, some like whatever. But a funeral escort service, that's fucking dark.
Well, the thing is with he's got 30 quote unquote contractors, employees, motorcycles and cars, and he outfits all of them, and they all look like LAPD vehicles. They got red and blue lights, they got the air horn, everything. They wear duty belts. Some of them wear pepperball guns, but you can't tell if they're pepperball guns because they don't have the colored ones. They're just all black, so they look like locks. Anyway, he finally got arrested, and he's been in jail for 2 months, and he's looking at some serious, like 80 years, with all
Probably for like every instance,
all of his parole violations. He's also a sex offender for lewd and lascivious acts on a 12 to 15 year old.
No,
he's a dirty dude. It's fucked up. But so he's got another trial. He just got sentenced today. The first charge, the first impersonating an officer, is 18 months. And then he's got another trial coming up next week. And then another one in October. So he's
you're following this pretty closely, huh?
Well, kinda through another channel. I'm not going to the court's website and looking all the shit up. I just happened to watch the videos that PoliceTube puts out and Real World Police. So
you gotta shut it off, damn it. That's it. I think I got it. There we go. Okay. I definitely know that we couldn't all be on the same page ever. But I'm saying, do you think they're trying to force the New World Order? It would be against everybody's. It would not really be against. See, that's the thing.
how long is it going to take for this fucking New World Order to come to be? They've been talking about New World Order.
But that's the thing, right? And it's and little by little, it's not going to be tanks in the streets.
Why not?
Put that out of your mind. Why not? Because if you can do it and have people fucking thank you for it, why would you not go that way? Right?
People
Think
never.
about it. Think about
people
it.
never.
Which type of
people.
which type
Blah
of,
blah blah
which
blah.
type of alien
blah,
invasion
blah,
is more likely?
blah, blah, blah. I know you can't hear me when I talk.
Independence Day or the faculty?
See?
Think about it.
What I'm saying is people don't thank them in the end. We're not stupid.
Okay, but by the time you realize this is something nefarious, is it going to be too late? Because that's the smart way to do it.
That's a waste of time and a waste of resources. Why waste all that money? Why slowly kill the population? We're a consumer-based society. There's no reason they would want to kill us off.
So you're thinking inside of our economic system.
The economic system is 80% of the system. It's how people survive.
Okay, so if you have a group of people who already have the things that actually matter, not pieces of paper and not fucking lines on a little digital screen, when you look up your bank balance, that can be deleted by somebody who has the access. I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about land. I'm talking about the ability to produce.
Right.
Okay. So for these people,
it's a symbiotic relationship.
It's a symbiotic relationship until we're no longer useful, bro. Think about it. How long is
That's
it?
what I'm saying. They can't get rid of us.
The way to do it is to make
They
everybody.
can't get rid of us.
It's the more
They
that
can't
you
get
can
rid
make
of us.
people, the more you make people dependent on a system, and then as that system fails, you need to delete line items. Those line items are human beings.
No, those line items are non-perishables. Those line items are...
You're right, Whistler. Your government loves you. Loves the ever-loving fuck out of you, personally. And they give a fuck about your well-being.
That's the completely extreme viewpoint. That's not what I'm saying.
I've been called worse.
That's not what I'm saying. How did it go from extreme conspiracy theory to extreme government worship?
I don't know. It just got there.
I'm just thinking logically, and this shit doesn't make sense. It makes about as much sense as the flat Earth.
Okay. So go get a fucking yardstick and a protractor and prove to me that there is not a group of people who above all wants dominion over the earth and its resources.
I don't doubt that. I didn't say there isn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Blind Toes, we have been trying to get a none of the above campaign going. So if one person votes Whistler for president, we're done. Standing in the Wind just said it perfectly. Read what she said. There you are.
Wendy's has awesome Frosties.
Not that.
Life in Canada and UK too.
Okay. Not that either.
Yeah, I gotta get down.
Knew it.
Number war on sadness. I mean hashtag war on
Hashtag. That's a
sadness.
hash. That's a hashtag. Even I know that.
Well, my screen reader said number, so I can't tell if it's a number, if it's NUMBER, or a number sign, or hashtag. Dick. I'm happy, fellow. That's all that counts. Right on.
Keep going. Catch up. I'm just looking something up.
Are you talking about the one where she says, I think it could be possible? That one? Frosty?
Keep
Is that
going.
what you're talking about?
Keep going.
Oh. Thanks for that. You know my imagination runs wild. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Brewster's Millions. Close. So close.
What?
See it my way said Webster's Millions in reference to the none of the above. Richard Pryor in the movie Brewster's Millions the whole point of the movie was he inherited money, but he couldn't get it unless he took and blew through a smaller amount. It was an 80s movie. It didn't need to make sense.
Oh, okay.
And so he had to just piss away all this money and have nothing to show for it. So he ran a campaign for the mayor of New York as none of the above. His slogan was, "I'll only make things worse." Straight up. It's great. It's fucking. It's like what would happen in real life if Henry Rollins ran for office. You know what I mean?
Henry Rollins would be a badass anything in government. He would wreck shit. I had like a 4-hour conversation with dude, and he's
With Henry Rollins?
Yes.
No shit. He's
Yeah.
He's like one of those people I've always wanted to meet.
Dude, you'd love him. He's so down to earth and just fucking sharp. Sharp as shit.
All right, so because sometimes he comes off as like kind of a dick, and that's no. I also like really kind of started getting into more obscure music as it was after he left Black Flag that I found Black Flag, and then he was in Rollins' band, and I kind of didn't. I was not as into Rollins' band.
As Black Flag or
As
Tiger Army?
Black Flag or like, and then he started doing like spoken word stuff.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
you're
saw.
like, oh wow, this guy's like actually fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Fucking A. And you know how he looks like a fucking huge brick shithouse bodybuilder?
Yes. Hang on
He's
one
like-
second. I need to make the announcement.
He's like 5'4".
Oh, no, you-
So Starlet says, I definitely know they can be on the same page. Do you think they're trying to force them to be against everybody's well-being, maybe? I don't. That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't. I think this whole New World Order thing, the way it's been preached online with conspiracy theorists, I think the whole New World Order thing is bullshit.
Okay, because
Complete bullshit.
some of the shit that's over the top is put out there and is meant to be over the top so that people like you can point to it and call me batshit.
No.
No, because is the
No.
is the fucking CFR a real thing?
Council on Foreign Relations, and that,
Is there really a trilateral commission?
Yeah. And a
You
Bilderberg
probably
group.
think Oswald was a fucking lone gunman.
No.
Jesus.
You know I don't.
No, actually, we have had that conversation before, right? But that was we never really got to a consensus on like who we thought was behind it.
Behind JFK?
Yeah.
There's a lot
And
of new stuff.
I said Bush Senior, but I was only half kidding.
No.
Everybody else knows where the fuck they were the day Kennedy was killed, except him. He was in
Dude.
Dallas. He was in Dallas.
Well, they have a picture of him
I know.
at the depository.
No, at the hospital.
No, at the depository.
At the hospital.
At the depository.
Which was actually, it was called Parkland Hospital.
I know it's called Parkland.
Not
Same as the
everybody
Florida
knows
thing.
that. I'm talking to your people, man.
There's a picture of Bush Sr. with another detective on the bottom floor by the door of the book depository. After the shooting. Google that shit.
No, I'm not getting put on a list for you. I'm on enough lists, man.
There's a lot of new stuff that has come out about JFK, by the way.
I know. Did you see how fucking redacted what came out was?
I'm not
And
talking
they're
about
like,
the stuff. I'm not
okay, so
talking
we
about
know-
the.
we know that the-
I'm not.
we know that the
I'm
Fed-
not talking about the stuff Trump put out.
What then?
I'm talking about the stuff from last year.
What new information though was with it?
Oh, just more how the whole magic bullet was debunked and the dude in the sewer. Was it the sewer? Hold on a second.
Maddie, who do you think? Who killed Kennedy?
Dude, there's so many
It
people.
was Al Qaeda.
There's so many people that wanted him dead. It wasn't even funny. I mean, if you think about it, Marilyn Monroe could have had a motive.
Trick question. Kennedy is alive on an island with Tupac and Old Dirty Bastard.
And JFK Jr. Don't forget that.
No,
That
JFK Jr. is Q.
That never happened. Oh, that's right. JFK Jr. is Q. Oh my god.
I don't know. There's like this. No, that was Ted Cruz being the Zodiac killer. Never mind.
What?
No, but that was another one. Was like his father killed Kennedy or something like that.
Wow.
It was crazy. It was crazy. That was one of those things like.
It's just like a thing we used to say. I don't think that there's any truth to it.
Probably not.
Sith
Probably
disco.
not. There's so much weird shit that is true. That's my point.
But in the like, there's like one sketch or something of the Zodiac killer, and it looks oddly like Ted Cruz. Just very, very eerie.
Yeah, but it's like on The Office when they did the what was it? The Scranton Strangler looked like Dwight with a mustache, or something. Oh yeah, yep, I remember. Yes, In Darkness, definitely. Whistler, if you and I ever end up on a presidential ticket, In Darkness is Secretary of Defense. We're definitely giving that dude the button. We're definitely giving that. The nuclear football is yours, sir.
Welcome, Haley.
Who?
Haley. Haley Bop. But oh, that's Facebook. Oh, Facebook does work. Are you watching on Facebook, Haley? You must. I didn't know Facebook was working. It's not the point to get rid of us, it's the point to submit to it. Yeah, but see, either way, they're screwed. They either get rid of us and they don't have their little worker bees, or they get us to submit and they just have crappy worker bees. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not make sense? How does
Did I
it,
not
first
just
of all-
say it?
first
Is it
of
not
all,
is it not penetrating your
first of all,
ear
You
holes?
need to assume that these people are thinking like them and not you. It doesn't make sense to you because you don't have fucking dreams of grandeur and ruling the world. But for people that do
Says
have that
who?
inclination, there's a way to fucking hook that up. You got to be grimy as hell.
Who says I don't want to rule the world? Black diamonds
Okay,
and pearls.
you need to do it and fucking come from the fucking inbred Habsburg dynasty money that can hook that shit up.
Hold on a second.
And also, you gotta
hold
have,
on a
like,
second.
honestly, dude, you gotta
Hold
have
on a second. I don't know why you can't hear me when I interrupt you. I don't get it.
I can hear you. I just don't give a shit.
So you're calling them inbred when not more than 27 minutes ago you mentioned how we're all related.
Yep. I know who my cousins are. You're talking about people that still arrange marriages during pregnancy to keep the bloodlines pure. Dude, we're not talking about people
That's
who
their
operate
thing.
like we operate.
So they come out with a little bit of
Who's leaving? Who's leaving?
What?
Blind Toes is leaving.
Oh, later blind
Fine.
toes. I'm still in Webster's Millions.
You're gonna miss it. Whistler's gonna take his shirt off, and I'm gonna describe it
No.
in detail. Sexy detail.
Alright, I'm skipping down to the bottom again. I'm just that far behind. Because we got another question, maybe. I thought I just had it. I thought I would have the question back when I said it, but no. I lied. I lied. Good night. Toes up. Red 7. $100 invading Canadian invasion. My bad.
Canadian invasion. I'm counting that as communists.
First Amendment, Ed. We will be the slaves.
Yes.
No.
Ed.
No.
Ed.
There's too many of us.
Yes,
people.
that's right. That's right. And if only they could figure out a way to keep us divided and fucking fighting amongst ourselves based on bullshit like race.
But when it gets to
If
that
they could
point,
only
though,
do that and keep us disorganized as fuck, they might have a shot, but I guess not, right? Because
if
why
we can't even keep ourselves organized, there's no way they are going to be able to organize us.
Yeah, you must be right. You must be correct.
Yeah, it's just called common sense logic.
Yeah, it's common logic. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. There are not power hungry people in this world. It makes
There
no
you go to
sense.
that. There you go to that
It makes no sense.
extreme. Again, I think you're completely missing what I'm saying.
No, I'm with you. I hear you. I disagree respectfully, and I still love you.
It's not respectfully.
It is respectfully. I have yet to tell you to sit on it and rotate.
That would be uncomfortable.
You're pushing it though. No. So what I am saying, and I think what the general consensus amongst the conspiracy minded,
Exactly.
which is like half of the people in your chat, just so that you know, I bring the weirdos out, bro.
Oh, I'm well aware of it.
Okay. So, and I think you like that. I think you're into that a little bit. I think
My goal is to my goal with conspiracy theories is to get them not to kill themselves. That's why I hate these fucking conspiracy theories.
That's okay. In that, you and I, in all seriousness, we're 100% on the same page, which is why I try to tell people in my personal life, I'm speaking to a child of mine whom I have discussed some of the darker aspects of the world around us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now no one should despair. Okay, that's the last thing. That's that kind of fucking spiraling that we're talking about. All right, that can happen when people feel like they're alone and they can't discuss some of these theories, some of the wilder theories included, because it just piles on and piles on, and you're afraid to talk to people about it. Like, is this fucking true?
But that's
really
the same. That's the same aspect
I felt like a fucking idiot trying to explain who Jeffrey Epstein even was for 4 years, from 2015 until what, 2019, 2018, 2019. I sounded like a fucking nutcase when I said, no, this dude's got a fucking island where all this crazy shit goes on, and there's all these underage girls, and some of them are held against their will, and he's got a weird fucking temple. I sounded nuts. I get that I sounded nuts. I sounded nuts when I first found out that we were all eating fucking GMO food. Okay? It's when you fucking internalize all this shit and feel like you're alone and fucking you can't disprove some of these things.
The only thing you can't
accept them as true, because you can't disprove this fucking whole Pizzagate bullshit with this fucking restaurant and all that weirdness and whatever the fuck happened down there that was set up to be disproved. That does not mean that these fucking scumbags have not infiltrated the highest offices of our fucking various governments. Okay, look at Australia. Look at fucking all right. Dennis Hastert was the Nancy Pelosi of the Reagan Bush era, I think. Fucking was raping middle school boys when he was coaching basketball. That doesn't happen by accident. The guy was the Speaker of the fucking House, man. Okay? Someone put him there as a compromised individual. That's true.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true. Yes, the fuck it is true.
You cannot say someone put him there because he was compromised to control him.
Okay. What I can say is that fucking payouts had been made to these kids.
No, but what my point
prior
is,
to him,
my point
prior
is,
to him being the
my
Speaker
point
of the
is,
House.
my point is, you just did the conspiracy theory thing. You added a little something to the story.
Okay, that's a fucking all right. If the slush fund that pays the families and pays the victims of our Congress, which is a real thing, you can look that shit up too. If the slush fund that pays out these fucking lawsuits and hush money knew about him and his fucking proclivities with young boys prior to him being the Speaker of the House of Representatives, how did it happen? How did somebody not raise the fucking red flag on this guy who was a predator?
Because no one squealed on him. It happens all the time.
Right. Okay.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Right. There's no one colluding there.
No.
It just happens. It's just a thing that happens, and it happens to happen at the highest levels of government more often. How many fucking pedophiles do you know?
If it can, well, you look it up online. There's apparently 53 near where I live.
Okay, but how many of those are your people?
What do you mean, my
how many
people?
of those do you know in your life? I know
None.
I know
None.
lifetime people that I have spoken to more than once, and I know their name, and I would know them on site. There are two. I don't.
And are they in high levels of government?
Obviously.
Are they in high levels of government? No.
No, but neither am I.
So it can happen at all levels.
Exactly. Why does it happen more there? If the number of pedophiles
You don't know
that I
that.
knew was upwards of fucking 20.
You don't know that. You can't say that. That's not a fact.
Is it? Or is
That's
it
not a fact. There's not more high-level government pedophiles than there are normal people pedophiles. That's ridiculous. The statistics couldn't hold that.
Okay.
And not by ratio either. There's not more bad people in government than there are
Honestly,
good people.
if you want to go by like actually like proven, settled cases, most of them exist in the structures of organized religion. And I know everybody thinks Catholic.
Religion is the biggest thing on the planet. Of course it's going to be in religion. There's more numbers there. Just statistically more probable.
Come on.
It's statistically more probable.
Come on.
No, I get it. You'd rather believe in conspiracy theories, which is fine. It makes for good conversation.
Dude, there are conspiracy theories. We can sit here and fucking spin yarns all day long, but the Catholic Church shuffled pedophiles from church to church and covered up their fucking, and so did Jehovah's Witness, the Mormons. Like, we can get into any religious group that you want.
I wonder if Buddhists
and
do
that
too.
is a constant theme of all organized religions.
Yeah.
Maybe not Buddhists.
You don't. That's what I was just asking. I wonder if Buddhists too.
I don't. You know what? I don't think so. I want to think not. Anyway,
Yeah,
I know
really?
a couple of Buddhists, and I want to think that they're not part of like the worldwide religion system. As soon as something becomes a system, I don't want to talk about. See it my way. I kind of don't, only because I think we're like. See it my way wants to know if I want to talk about George Soros. So
Is that guy still alive?
How many pedophiles do I know? And I can literally say like two people that I know that are on the registry. Two. And
now, but is that for pedophilia or is that just for like exposure or
No. Both of these were like it specifies under the age. They're in the lowest. Both
like single digit age.
I think that according to the charge and according to the registry, I believe it is under 12 is like the category.
Wow.
I don't know if it specifies like another. But yes, from what I know of the facts of the case, in each case, single digits.
Jesus. Oh. You know what? I take it back. I knew one time, and it happened within our group of friends back in the day.
Are we talking about?
And that was no. This is a long time ago. 98.
Are you talking about the new? Oh, okay, not the New Jersey guy.
No. Oh, New Jersey guy. What was his name? Oh,
his
man.
name was Dave. His name was David.
That's right. Yeah. To
and he also wore the same like fucking black hat that I have that I've worn
Tadashi.
sometimes.
David Tadashi. That guy was
and that was one like even you guys because you had conversations with him.
Yep.
You would ask me like, hey, can you like do some research on this? And it took me all of 40 seconds to pull this dude up, like down to the motel where he was living.
Yeah, level 5 pedophile. High risk. And he had a hotel room paid for him. I don't know how he got off with what he did. PMSL. The hell is PMSL? Thank you, Mom, for my new 3D printer. Cheese printers. What? I print my own.
I also don't know what PMSL is, but usually,
please.
I just chalk it up to like it's slang from another language.
Yeah, possibly.
Which British is. But anyway, are you reading the chat or?
Yeah, kinda. I read the last 5.
Yeah. So anyway, Whistler, I've maintained the same position as long as you've known me.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck is really going on. What I do know is that major portions of the official story, in many cases, makes less sense than the conspiracy theories.
Ugh.
I don't think that we're getting the full picture from any direction.
Especially the conspiracy theory side.
I'm gonna stop hanging out with you.
You don't hang out with me anyway.
We're hanging out right now.
The problem with conspiracy theories is there's always an excuse. There's always...
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Always something to work around a logical reason.
Exactly.
Which doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because there's no debate to be had. There's no discussion to be had.
But that's not true. We're having a discussion right now, and I've conceded multiple points to you.
No, you haven't.
I have.
I think my cat farted, or I did.
Okay, I believe that your cat farted. There's one right there.
I forgot about where did Mythbusters come from? There's a great YouTube channel called the Faster Than Speed of Light Brothers or something like that. They've got video in super, like 1 trillion frames per second of lightning or light, like a laser beam. You can actually see the light travel across the screen. That's how many frames per second they got. It's amazing. They do a bunch of stuff. It's super slow-mo. Super slow-mo guys or brothers or something like that. Really cool channel.
But honestly, can I ask you a question? Honestly?
Yeah.
Do you see currently today, and let's just take our country, but you could spread that to the broader, world. Do you see encroaching authoritarianism?
Of course.
Okay, so you say that like it's a given. Of course.
Look at every single Look at every single government preceding ours.
Okay.
They all come to an end. It all goes the same way. It has since the beginning of time, since there's been groups of people ruling other people. It always happens. There's a downfall. Every society. Every civilization.
Okay. And so what I'm saying is, do you not believe... Well, first of all, let me ask my original follow-up question. With this encroaching authoritarianism, have you seen instances where power like that is taken and then is just rescinded?
Of course.
Because we're okay, 2 weeks to slow the curve. There are places that are still locking down like it's March 2020.
Right.
So where it is tolerated, that authoritarianism is going to remain. Full stop. Now, as far as the downfall of empires, which is absolutely correct, and if you look at the life cycle of an empire, we're on the tail end. We're in our decadence phase, right?
Yep.
Right? Grab your fiddle, Rome is burning. So now the Roman Empire doesn't exist anymore, but Italy is still a place. Okay, so there is a post-empire, that Rome had its republic days for however long that lasted, but there was the salvaging of a nation. The British Empire, they used to say the sun never set on the British Empire. It was true. It was true. It spanned the globe, which is round, and we've been over this. Okay? It's round.
Spherical.
It is a sphere. And that's just like, that's one of those things like, yeah, you can do common sense. Do you have a telescope? Yes. So every other fucking planet is round, but ours is like no, I don't think that's true. But I was willing to question it when I first heard it.
It almost had me. Almost had me.
Okay, and yes, like, dude, Eddie Bravo is the best to listen to. I love that guy. Okay, but
he's a nutbag.
Exactly. It's flat Earth is one of those things where you have to stretch every,
and then add the excuse.
Okay, like I know pilots, and I know people who make their living either fishing or piloting small craft. It's just not, and you can experiment and disprove it yourself. But I love the willingness to be open to it. I think that questioning everything and not accepting anything just because someone in an authoritative position said it's correct is a healthy. It's a healthy attitude to have towards the world.
The other thing too, though, is if the authority is lying to us about everything, nothing can work.
They're not lying about everything. 90% of it's true. Those are the only lies that make sense, are the ones that have mostly truth in them. If I tell you something that you can easily disprove on your own, it's, all I've done is mark myself as a liar. I'll even...
What?
I'll go a step further, and I don't believe that all of the people who are kind of standing outside of our, kind of nation state society economic fucking structure, whatever you want to call it. Those people who it's money doesn't matter. The amount of dollars that you have doesn't matter when anything that you want is just, what's money? It's pieces of paper. When you own giant portions of land and resources, money's not, you're not going to barter those things for fucking rice and shit like the rest of us out fucking, hitting 5 stores for toilet paper. And why the fuck couldn't get dryer sheets because everybody tried to make homemade masks out of them. That's fucking.
If you want to,
like, yeah, that Febreze that smells nice for a couple of days, but you're gonna start hallucinating and shit.
Yeah.
No bueno. How did the dinosaurs solve their problem 63 million years ago? See it my way. It was like a dinosaur fight club.
And you don't talk about it, so we don't know.
That was it.
If you guys even want to dive into it, there's a really eye-opening documentary called Through the Devil's Eyes or something like that. I could find it again, but it is real life interviews of people who are involved in human trafficking, and they talk to this one girl who gets pregnant just so she can give up her newly born children to somebody and sell the child.
Okay. So who the fuck is buying children? Because it's not the fuck.
Who's got money?
It's not right. Who's got the money? Not only to fucking.
I'm talking like a couple grand here and there. They're not selling these kids for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000.
Okay. But when there's enough of them, okay, human trafficking is probably the fastest growing black market.
That's been said for about 10 years now.
Okay, so maybe it's not news to you, but it might be news to somebody smartass. And I'm not going by, and I'm not. This is not from somebody's YouTube video. So if you want to see the fucking the DHS stats and all of the rest of the shit that I got, when I took what was being thrown around as conspiracy and drilled down and started fucking going to some of the actual sources, which is what you have to do, right? Polaris. You find out that, yeah, it is a really big business. And again, ask the question, okay, what for? What is the purpose of purchasing another human being? It's not it's not all for sweatshops and labor, although that is a big part of it, or slave labor, okay? But some of these people are into some really dark shit.
No doubt. I'm not saying that does not exist. I'm not saying that does not exist.
Okay. I know that you're not. I know that you're not. And I'm more stating that as a fact that both you and I accept. All right? At the very least. Okay. At the very least.
Dude, sorry. Guess what?
What?
My video has already been age restricted.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well,
that's expected. It's expected.
It is. It's. I think we all knew where this was headed.
Yeah. Oh wait, Starlet said.
At the very least, listen to me. At the very least, in the same manner that the import of illegal drugs into the Western world has been aided and abetted by people in power, so has this.
No.
What?
Drugs are not imported here.
They fucking they most definitely are.
We take the drugs and bring them in. It's not like, oh, hey, let's go sell it to the America. No, America's like, we want drugs. I don't consider that importing. I consider that, I don't know what the word is, but...
Okay. All right. Thank
you. See what I'm saying, though?
Thank you, dictionary man. Smuggling, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm not a drug smuggler. I'm a drug snuggler. However you want to say...
What?
Okay. At the very least, elements of the political and legal structure in this country look the other way, importing cocaine, heroin into this country, right? And in other countries, right? A little money here, a little fucking favor there, etc. All right. Same thing goes with any black market. If it's not, if there is no, where's the fucking task force? What's DEA's budget?
And this is why
Aaron Encina says, I like drugs. Aaron, I like you.
And this is why the greed of man would never allow a one world order, one world religion to work.
No, I believe in the multiple mafia scenario in which there are groups of people, and I'll go one further and say I don't even necessarily believe that all are evil and nefarious. But as George Carlin famously said, it's a secret club and you ain't in it. Where's my shit? Aha.
Anyway, Starlet said, it's interesting how people are quicker to say there are pedophiles in religious organizations and defend politicians. I think they're scattered everywhere. No doubt.
Yep. And that's all I'm saying. And that's all I'm saying. But I think that
scattered, not flooded. Scattered.
Huh? Let me hold on. I need to back up, but I'm also trying to do shit off camera. Hang tight.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the board in give me a 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the Doomsday Spread.
We are gonna do the Doomsday Spread, and I did leave room, so if you want to add to it, just let me know.
I don't know what's on there.
All right, but we're gonna give it 5 minutes. And can you repeat what? Who said that?
Who said what?
What you just said.
What I just said is what Starlet just said.
Thank you, Starlet.
It's interesting how people are quicker to say there are more pedophiles in religious organizations.
I didn't say there were more. I said there were more known. Continue.
Well, yeah, I mean, more known because it's so publicized.
It's you know what? It's publicized in certain circumstances. You hear about the Catholic, but you don't hear about the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they are at least as bad. The Watchtower. So that's. I'm sorry if there's any Jehovah's Witnesses. Because I believe that most of the adherents of any of these given religions are not these people. What I'm talking about is how in the structure and in the with the witnesses, they're elders, right? With Catholics, it's the priesthood. Mormons also have a priesthood in a manner of speaking, but it's the people who have authority, and they use that authority to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fucking year that goes by. There's a next town over from me. It's over the border in Mass. Okay, it seems like every fucking year I open the newspaper. I do read the newspapers though, and see that fucking some cop or ex-cop has been arrested for child pornography. These are the enforcers of the law. Whistler, you know what fucking the cost, the actual like out-of-pocket cost for images and videos of child pornography. You know what they fucking go for. Who do you think has $12 grand to spend on an MPEG or a JPEG or whatever the fuck, MP3. Okay, who has that kind? I don't have that kind of money. I don't pay for the subscription on fucking Pornhub, man. I just do the free version.
They're also
Okay?
not.
So who's got?
They're not all that expensive. That's a little high.
No, because it's a
high
barter
wall.
system. Because they trade. I get it. I understand how it works because I've sat through these fucking and let me tell you. You go on YouTube and you hear very sensational fucking, relations. If you listen to like lectures that people have given to say an assembly of state police or things like that, it's very dry. It's lots of numbers. It's not sensational. Okay. And when reading these statistics is it's I don't want to say boring because the subject is so fucking important to know about.
Well, they're just numbers. It's dry.
But it's the numbers, the statistics. And it's not.
There's no humanization.
You don't hear the name, right? Okay, you're not going to hear like somebody run down the fucking list of the heads of the DNC and RNC. It's not like that. Okay, do I think that some of those people are involved? Of course they are. Of course they are.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to...
What?
Sorry, that was an accident. My finger twitched.
No, that's all right. Is somebody joining in?
No. That I got the commercial queued. And I accidentally hit play. I was just tired of hearing you talk.
Truth comes out.
No,
See?
but like, okay,
because I'm not being sexy and sensational. I'm being fucking boring. I'm telling the truth, which is that it's a huge fucking problem. And let me, the danger to your kids is less in the manner of Johnny Gosh abducted by a faceless, nameless stranger, and more in their fucking school and in their in the groups that they talk to playing video games and shit. Okay, those interactive, like name a game, Whistler, where you play online with people. I don't play fucking video games.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, thank you. Okay, so you don't know if your 12-year-old is talking to somebody who is also pretending to be a 12-year-old but is actually a scumbag who is my age and is going to try and do something to exploit them. You know what I mean?
And if the kids are raised good and proper, they would be able to recognize that kind of shit.
Okay, so don't. All right. I'm going to give you a pass on saying that shit. But don't say that like it's true. Okay? It's think about yourself at age 12 and then think about how easy it would have been to fucking dupe you into something, first not thinking that you're doing anything wrong and then presenting leverage against you by fucking hacking your camera or getting you to fucking do, you know what I mean? You have any idea how many underage girls have been blackmailed into fucking an entire life that they never would have gotten into because
give me a scenario.
A picture with their top off.
Why are they taking their top off? That's what I'm saying.
Do you ever do anything stupid as a teenager, Whistler?
Not like that.
No, not like that. Nobody wants to see you with your fucking top off anyway.
No.
So it doesn't matter. But what I'm telling you is the world that these kids are growing up in, and this is somebody who was raised...
Exactly. The world these kids are growing up in because they ain't got no parents.
Proper. Don't give me shit about raising kids proper, okay?
That's just common sense.
The danger is there. It's common sense. That's right. I forgot. Whistler.
Come on.
How many kids have you successfully parented? Just give me that number.
I'm sorry, she
fucking
killed it.
Doomsday.
I'm sorry, she killed it before I had one.
About it, sir.
I'm sorry, she killed it before I had one.
Okay, all right. That's.
I mean, if you want to go down that emotional road.
I don't know why we're going to that place, but I will tell you something, okay? The shit that
because you're trying to put shit on me because I don't have any kids.
Okay, but you're talking to me as a parent, like you know what I've dealt with. And
No,
actually,
I didn't.
you do know
I didn't
what
say
I've dealt
you're
with,
being
so you can
stupid.
see
You're
why
not
I'm getting
doing
a
it
little
right.
riled up. You think?
I wasn't pointing my finger at you.
Think?
At
Oh no!
all.
If they were raised correctly, though, shit wouldn't happen.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I wasn't talking to you. I didn't say, hey, if you raised your kids properly.
No, that's exactly. You said if they were raised properly.
And I know exactly what situation you're talking about. That's completely different.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it is. No, actually, the fuck it isn't, because it's exactly what I was talking about. How rather than looking on the fucking horizon for a
how is an in-person encounter
fucking
a forceful encounter different than an online situation?
What happens is they fucking sneak in under the radar because they're fucking people that you know. They're people that are in your life. They're people that are in your kids' lives. Okay? And they get them where they think that they are safe and where you think that they are safe. And that's how it happens, and that's where the danger is. Not from a masked fucking group of roving whatever the fucks.
Whatever the fucks?
Whatever, kidnappers, abductors, whatever. I don't know. Okay, that is the 1% to the 99% of kids who are being victimized because they were tricked, and because the parent thought that because they were in their own home, they were safe.
Right, that's completely different than an online encounter. Usually the online encounters are some weirdo that they don't know who it is. It's not their uncle.
Okay. Nope.
The real life scenarios are the ones that are known by families.
The real life scenarios don't make a good Dateline episode. The real life scenarios.
Okay, so if there's 2 or 3 Dateline episodes, that makes the majority.
YouTube legend.
So
the
2 or 3
scenarios are the things that you deal with. And you
so 2 or 3 Dateline episodes are the majority.
What?
So
I don't know why I'm like pulling up to the camera like it's going to make me hear better. The speaker's over there.
I don't know, but
right.
You never hear me. So 2 or 3.
I heard you. You were just wrong.
So 2 or 3 Dateline episodes make the majority of that statistic?
That's exactly the opposite of what I said. I said
that's why I'm asking. I'm asking a question.
I said it's 1% to the 99%.
Right. 99% is a majority. Fool.
The 99% is the real life situations that you never hear about, and the family just deals with the aftermath.
Right. Family. I'm saying the real life situation scenario, like, okay, you could say the introduction to the situation in real life versus online. That's what I'm talking about. 2 different situations.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when the online situation or the in the school situation, or like someone mentioned in the chat here, the family member situation.
If it goes that far, it all becomes real life. I get it.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is there. The episode of Unsolved Mysteries that you see is the tiniest fucking portion versus the things that happen. Even to people, I may be a fucking idiot, but I do think that I'm a good father, and it can still happen. And yes, I did get
forcefully, maybe. I don't think your kids would be duped.
Just stop. You know what, bro? Just stop. Let's just change the subject before this gets ugly.
Okay, so you get your opinion, but I can't state my opinion from what I've
I'm
observed.
not talking about an opinion. I'm talking about some shit that actually happened, and I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Okay, I'll remember that next time you push me on shit.
Dude, you know what? Let me hear you.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Starlit Friday. We're a little bit late. Sorry. Whoa, we're a little bit late, but we are here. Hi, people. Welcome to Starlit Friday. Sorry for the late again. I was actually on time, but hey. Good evening. Sorry, we're late again. It's his fault.
That was my line. Sure, but when you say it, it's okay.
Of course it is.
Who's right? Who's right?
Is it me or is it him?
They could do with without like 80% of the sex scenes and still have 80% more sex scenes than normal shows. So I don't know what's up with that.
What is going on?
Hey, it's for
The
grown-ups.
Late Show with Starlet and Sidekick Whistler. Fridays, 8 p.m. Pacific. Only on youtube.com/StarletSoul. Check the description box for more details. We're not always on time, but guaranteed we'll wait. No, I don't know where that echo came from, but anyway, I didn't say hi to Aaron, so welcome Aaron to the chat. It's probably been a while since you've been here. 100-point symbol.
We're not usually this fighty. Sorry, my chair is creaking. I don't know if that's really loud.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's what I heard when I came on before we went live, and I was like, can you hear me? All I heard was you squeaking in the chair.
All right. So just just really quick. I let me apologize for getting overly defensive. I think by and large we're making the same point, which is the victimization exists less in the world of the sensational conspiracy theory and more in the realm of real life downplayed to the point where people don't think that they have to worry about it.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. See, we get there.
Oh, Twitch. Where are we seeing on gender flag? Wait, you guys can see that? What? Wait, where are you seeing that, Standing? Because I don't see that. If you're a moderator, so if you see that shit, go ahead and get rid of him.
What happened?
She's mentioning the gender fluid pride things. I don't see it, but if you do, get rid of it. You guys should not be seeing Twitch.
Okay, so I saw it way at the top also.
Yeah, way at the top.
Let me jump back up and see. You know that this is why the only reason that Whistler even allowed me on his show in the first place was because I was supposed to like keep tabs on the comments so that you didn't have to use a screen reader. And I failed.
We gotta do the Doomsday.
Let's do it. All right, hang on.
It's getting late.
Find that. Let me find your little
It's getting
gender fluid thing.
Moth tea or something like that. Month tea.
And now it's gone. Because it's gone.
Is it?
It's not there anymore. Dude, you know what?
Huh.
Okay, but hold on.
Conspiracy.
Because I think I read it originally in the Streamlab comments. I don't think it's... I'm looking at the YouTube comments now and it's not there, but I think...
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So,
yep, I got it right there.
So that is just Twitch. So I don't know how Standing
Okay,
saw it.
so Streamlabs kind of melds all of the comments together.
StreamYard.
Streamlab.
Yard. StreamYard. Yard.
Yard.
I don't know how Standing can see it though.
Bop. All right, now I get it. You were seeing comments that I wasn't seeing.
Yeah. Which means that kind of now confirms that Facebook is working again. So they're bad. Yep, that is true, Danny. Very true. So okay, we're gonna move on now.
Chat is like this little chat thing here. You know that's my day job, right?
What?
I operate the instant message feature on the website. That's which is why I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. But then what happened? We started having conversations, and we got tangential.
So yeah, we're going to move on to the Doomsday Spread.
All right,
now.
Here we go.
And then
place your bets. Place your bet then. Now,
bets.
for anybody who's new, Who's never seen the spread before? Just throw it up. Just
Let's see.
I'm
Standing knows
still
the
with Ernst,
spread. I think, of course, In Darkness would know the spread. Starlet does not.
In Darkness. In Darkness has inspired some entries over the days and weeks that we've had this bloody thing. Aaron's new. Okay, so
Aaron's new. Starlet's new.
So it's new. So to our knowledge, we run the only Doomsday betting pool in the English-speaking world.
What the hell?
Is that right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is this one on YouTube as well? WBISEL blah 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 blah. Want to become famous? Is that on YouTube?
No, it is not.
Okay, good.
Because it came in before Aaron, and I see Aaron on YouTube side.
Okay. Wow, I'm getting spammed big time.
I know. But that's more.
Holy
How did
shit.
it get in before? There's two of them. Right in a row. What platform are those on?
Yeah. That's Twitch.
Seek and Destroy. So anyway, we've been talking about the end of the world for a while now.
Yeah.
Right? And we've kind of come to the conclusion that it's not really if, but when. But not only when, but how.
Yeah. And
let's be real. We've raised and lowered the threat level to meet what we think is none of this shit makes any sense. The last time we had the board up, it was magenta. We are now at threat level sultry.
Sultry, good one.
Yeah.
Sultry, I like that.
Yeah.
Is somber a
It
color?
is. Because you know why? It feels like it.
Is somber could somber be a color?
Yeah, we're not there.
Okay.
No. Somber is, find your dark gray suit and you gotta stand there with your hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do we got? 5G Vax Kill Grid. Don't. All right. Now, I don't know what's in the shot. I don't. I've had it explained to me like 8 times. I don't know what's in it. But apparently there's a rumor that there's something in the jab that the 5G can activate.
No.
And then what happens? But then what happens? What do they do? What do they do with...
They're tracking you, Holden Caulfield.
There you go. Catcher in the Rye scenario. What is it? Is it 1984? Is it Brave New World? They're just going to keep is there a little bit of, can you pump endorphins up through that thing if you do it right?
What if it's
What do they do? What do they do? They just make us all like we just walk around like happy idiots all day, like Martin Short.
RF chip.
What happens?
It's an RFID chip.
It's not. And can I tell you something? RFID chip, I'll tell you what, I have some information. I can either fax it to you or mail you a VHS copy. It's dead fucking technology, bro. RFID chip is... Why would you use it if you have smart dust?
Or even just
You've been breathing in nano computers all fucking day. I can smell it on your breath.
No, that's
6 to 1. And that's
Okay.
a good... And again,
Ketones.
it's what happens first. Okay? If the 5G Vax Kill Grid turns everybody into zombies, then the zombies from which are not even on the current board, but those zombie bets will pay out. In Darkness, you laid a bet on zombies. I'll be sending your cans of green beans. Somewhat expired. I have to go through. I got to make bunker stew. I might do a video on that. On just what interesting shit to do with your stores that are about to go out of date. Lockdown rage riots. You can feel it. It's like Phil Collins, man. I can feel it calling in the air tonight.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I live in a quiet place, so I can't like open a window and hear the lockdown rage riot. But that's what, like, all this just pent up fucking rage that you keep seeing. It's people don't interact, then they forget how to interact. They forget how to have conversations. Whistler and I, just in so many words, told each other to go fuck ourselves, respectively.
And respectfully.
I love this dude. I like. We could have had that argument. I thought he hung up on me, and I was going to let him cool off, and I was going to call him tomorrow.
This is why I don't have flat earthers on.
I have a smartphone, and that's why, like, I don't bother censoring myself because my phone's in the room. I don't give it, like, I'm not saying anything. If they're at the level of fucking paying attention to me, we're fucked already, because I'm no kind of
nobody.
I'm not a pacifist, but what would you? All right, somebody who follows that non-aggression principle, you wouldn't call him a pacifist.
No,
but
non-aggression just means you don't start anything. You don't attack.
Exactly. But it's more. It's. I don't believe that anybody has the right to enact force on another person unless it's in defense of life. If I see someone being attacked, I'm not in any danger, maybe per se, but I do believe that as a human being, I have the right to intervene and stop that violence.
Absolutely. Obligation almost.
But anyway, that rage is bubbling up.
You think?
And I'm giving it 5-1. Okay. 1 in 5. No one here gets. Oh, I just watched the Val Kilmer documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That is some depressing shit.
Is it?
Oh, it's sad. It's sad. And like, I had heard that the guy was an asshole or whatever.
Yeah.
But he had throat cancer.
Val Kilmer did?
He talks through a thing now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got the larynx box.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah. Do you know that he married? He married and had 2 kids with Saoirse from Willow.
I don't know who that is.
It's called, come on, Willow. You saw the movie Willow.
The dwarf movie?
We're going to get letters. I apologize to Warwick Davis. Yes, the dwarf movie.
I don't remember it that well.
You remember the woman? Do you remember the princess? In that? The redhead? You saw it right before you lost your sight?
That was the 90s, wasn't
early
it?
90s.
Yeah, it's with, I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, anyway, he married Saoirse.
Okay.
From Willow. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he had throat cancer. When did that happen?
Very recently.
Oh, okay.
So, but he has all like this whole movie footage, and he has his son narrating the thing, and his son is like a vocal twin to him in 1985. So it sounds like Val Kilmer from Top Gun is narrating this thing.
Oh, wow.
But then it shows him today, and he's talking through the thing, and it's sad. You know what I mean?
Did they get rid of the cancer at least?
He beat the cancer, but he's still got the after effects.
Oh, okay. Damn. Here goes his action
God
career.
Save the Queen. Who said In Darkness? Ooh. Don't even start. Don't you even start. I wonder what's going to come out when she's gone. When she dies in 90 years from now.
Who?
The Queen.
Oh. When she sheds her.
Commies of any origin. So I kind of just replaced Red Dawn, Periwinkle Dawn, whatever. Yeah. Commies of any flavor.
Commies of any flavor. The multi-pack?
Yeah, let's call them the New World Order. Why not? Give it 9 to 1. 9 to 1
Mm.
that they just enact. Bear in mind, this is like a 90% depopulation event to pay out.
Oh my god, 90%? No, that's gonna be like 12 to 1.
Okay. So, then, I don't know what to tell you. We'll update it next week. But for now, it's 9 to 1. Talibandits.
Bandits.
That's. It's not real. Okay, so it's. I gave that 13 to 1. That's wide odds.
Yeah.
Now, do I think that they won't end up getting blamed for shit down the road?
Well, we need a scapegoat.
It's exactly, but do I think they're not coming over here? There's like 14 of those.
No. They'll never make it. They can't swim.
A little more topical here, the hurricane pummeling. Now, here I'm in Rhode Island, and we just had what do they call it? Landfall was from. I'm calling it Henry. I'm not saying it the weird French way. Henry with an I.
Wait, what? What French way? What are you talking about?
Henri. The hurricane, the stupid hurricane, wasn't named Henry. It was spelled Henry with an I, but
no.
But they were pronouncing it Henri.
No way.
They were.
What the fuck?
They were, sir. Henri.
Wow.
Lovely. Henri. Anyway, we didn't get. Now, bear in mind, I'm in the northern part of the state. We got a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Other than that, it wasn't. I took my, all the lawn chairs got packed away. We were ready to weather the storm, and then it wasn't, a thing. But as I understand it, alligators are basically running Louisiana now at this point. Is that what am I right or am I wrong?
What?
That alligators are running large portions of Louisiana right now.
Oh, Louisiana.
Like even on the city council, I think.
Oh wait, those kind of alligators? Wait, you talking about real alligators?
Louisiana? Hell yeah.
There's also in Florida a resurgence of this very particular African or Amazon crocodile. Oh, what was it called?
No, there's the American crocodile.
No. This is from the Amazon. They almost had it wiped out in the 70s, but it made a comeback or something. But they're fucking huge. They're huge ass crocodiles. Damn it, I can't remember the name of them.
Fun fact for In Darkness, rednecks from New England were referred to as swamp Yankees.
Swamp Yankees?
Yeah. In Darkness said unhand me Yankee. Standing said, "Yo, the Nile crocodiles. Yeah, they're invasive down there."
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nile crocodiles. That was it.
So now I know a bunch of weird crap got loose in Florida after one of the hurricanes.
Yeah, have you seen the people? They eat faces down there.
They what?
They eat faces down there.
The people or the crocodile?
The people. Yeah, remember that homeless guy that ate that guy's face in front of the cops?
Fastball zombie.
Yeah.
Yes. We talked about him for a while.
Uh-huh.
He was that was a footnote on the zombie entry. We're like, yeah, even if it's fastball zombie, we'll take it. But again, 90% depopulation. But it's worth laying a bet.
Yeah.
13 to 1, I'd bet on Talibandits. I may lay something on the side.
Could be a nice little payout.
The hurricane pummeling is 7 to 1.
What is?
The hurricane that we just destroyed. Now, there's no real Pacific. You guys don't get hurricanes and shit, right?
No.
No.
We just get fire fucking storms. 2 million acres so far.
Oh.
2 square acres.
Should I add the big burn?
Huh?
To the board?
What?
What do I got left? We nukes. I feel like I have to include nukes every time.
Yeah, that's kind of like
just
old
there.
news, though.
It's just we made them, and nukes aren't even like the biggest. You know what I mean? We've got nukes are from the 60s.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, 50s, but.
You know what I watched the other day? It was Dr. Strangelove, and I hadn't seen it since.
You know, I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
We have a new person here, Dalton Haddix, who heard about your channel from his friend Thomas.
Well, probably doing everything blind, Thomas Acosella. Thank you for being here, Dalton.
It was an excellent shout out. I'm proud of you. I have a barbecue. Hold on here. I might need a pen and paper. Barbecue 5G 2TB fried steak COVID-19 micro SD.
I have no idea what that says. That's just a bunch of jumbled on my end.
Okay, spike protein.
Yeah, what is that?
That's what I'm. Okay, I don't know what they are, but I think there's a 9-to-1 odds that will fucking kill us all.
How did you come up with it? Where did it come from? Spike proof?
Okay, so as I understand it, it is something which is an indicator that the it was manipulated, I believe. I don't know. Standing, your tinfoil, honey, is much tighter than mine. Can you just throw it up in the chat and explain spike proteins?
Oh,
please?
spike proteins.
Spike proteins. Proteins. Proteens. Proteins.
Isn't it EINS?
I'll put fire. I'm gonna put Fire NATO while I'm waiting for Standing in the Wind to give me the info.
Okay.
All right. What do we think? All right, Fire NATO.
I mean, there's huge fires in Minnesota too, northern Minnesota into Canada. Well, at least there was a few days ago. In darkness,
I'm gonna make it plural because I don't think it's gonna just be one. What do we think? I'll let you make the odds because you're the closest to one.
It's pretty bad out here, dude. Like every day, 100,000 plus acres get burned.
8 to 1.
Yeah. I would go.
I'm hearing like a hard 8, 7, even maybe.
Yeah, I was saying as low as it could be a 6, if it's because the winds actually died down today, and we're supposed to have more gusts tomorrow. But if they don't come, then the fires could get more under control. The biggest fire is only 15% contained. I'm gonna go 7
in
to 1.
darkness. Just keep your Scientology. It's the Force. Just call it the fucking Force like it belongs.
Yes.
Midi chlorines. Fire NATOs. I'm giving it 7 to 1 because I can't have it edge out the hurricane scenario.
Well, that's what I just said. 7 to 1.
Exactly. All right, and then just to cover all bases.
He recently changed his channel to Thomas and Meg. Is it still Thomas and Meg? Because I thought they weren't.
Sharknado would be 14 to 1.
I thought they weren't talking anymore. But what do I know? There's been a couple Megs. Matter of fact, Dalton, if you go to the beginning of this video, once we're done here, and just watch like the first 30 seconds, no, first 47 seconds, you'll hear the old Meg. It's funny.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see what
You hear that?
Oh, wow. What?
I just got a pop out of my shoulder, out of my elbow, rather.
I thought that was
been
your
like
chair.
3 days it needed to happen. Wow, that is awesome.
I thought that was your chair.
Teletubbies. Okay, Danny Mac, I'm going to ask you this, and In Darkness as well. Actually, I just to anybody.
Wow.
Excuse me. Did you guys see the Taliban like playing on the leftover equipment? It looked like they were having a good time. It really did look like they were having fun. I think they're trying to score points in the West. Anyway, their Twitter is hilarious.
Yeah, it's a different Meg.
So, all right. All right. Just so that we've got an updated board. Does anybody think that something should be up here, a likely doomsday scenario that we haven't covered here or previously? Some of this stuff has come off that board quickly. Murder hornets aren't even a thing anymore.
Nah, they're gone like last week's paper.
Exactly, like Zika virus.
Yep.
Zika. They need to make diseases that are less fun to say. What's a different Meg?
The chick that Thomas's channel is on with. He's dated like 3 Megans.
The bumper cars standing in the woods. Yeah. And the fucking trampoline. If I don't know how you would, but if you can like somehow search out Taliban trampoline.
I'm not
like
typing
all
Taliban
of the
in
death
my
and
search
gore
bar.
and fucking all of it aside, it's comedy gold.
Oh, I bet.
I feel bad saying that even, but funny's funny, man. I don't make the fucking rule.
I know, right?
Non-binary people.
Oh, so thank you. Oh, wait, maybe is on Facebook or is that YouTube? Dalton. Oh, it must be YouTube because Standing saw you. So thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. For being a new subscriber. How do you spell his name?
If you give him a fucking hoodie, I'm gonna come through this fucking screen and kick your ass. I'll look at a blind guy.
I'm giving him credits.
Okay.
How do you spell his name?
Worthless money is fine. But I want my hoodie. It's a 2XL.
How do you spell his
2XL.
name? How do you spell his name?
20. Who?
Dalton.
Dalton. Hang on, I gotta back up.
Jesus. Dalton.
D-A-L-T-O-N.
Yep.
All right, so it's capital D-A-L-T-O-N.
Yep.
Space capital H-A-D-D-I-X.
I-S?
X. As in X-ray.
Oh. Okay. There you go,
Sandy
Dalton.
just put it as her entire comment, so if it's a good copy paste for you.
I wish. So Dalton, I just give you 100,000 galactic credits, which is yours to gamble, fight, heist, 8-ball. What else is there? Duel. A lot of
Dalton,
stuff
if
you
you
can
get
do.
an 8-ball, we're splitting it. Holla at your boy, because I'm kidding.
So how you play
Bless
Dalton is in the chat, you type exclamation mark, then you type, let's say, heist, Then you type in a dollar amount. 1,000 is the most you can do for heists, I think. Space, and then the dollar amount.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do exclamation mark Duel space the name of the person, then the dollar amount, and then the other person has to type accept or deny or reject. I can't remember, but it'll give you instructions in the chat. So there's a lot you can do. Play around with it. And again, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Absolutely welcome. And I don't know when you came in, but we are usually more polite to each other.
Who?
Me and you. I don't know if he came in while I was cussing you out.
Oh.
I just want to set the tone. Like, I'm not an angry Sasquatch man. Well, I am, but like not all the time.
Oh, we might actually get a heist going.
On the board.
Is that it for this Doomsday Spread?
No.
Oh.
It is not.
Well, continue.
I thought I liked you, Danny. Danny Mac just asked if stupidity is on the board. And it wasn't, but it is now.
Oh, idiocracy.
If 90% of the human race dies from fucking just dumbassitude,
that would be awesome.
And I'll pay you 13-1. Lay your bet.
There you go. There you go.
It's most of the bets come in either ammo or fucking. You know, we'll take 12 gauge. We'll take 20 gauge. Got any other? You know what I mean? We like rifle ammo. Yeah, all kinds of shit. Just STOOPIDI.
What?
10-1. 10-1. Let's make it nice and even. Pay it out 10-1.
Stupidity ends in Y.
Stupidity ends in the death of mankind. By the way, can I just like rave about wireless technology for a second? I'm not a big tech guy, but having like the wireless keyboard has made working at home so much fucking easier.
Oh yeah.
It really has. And I got my main screen for work is a 52-inch TV. Fucking letters the size of my head, bro.
Wow.
All right, let's give the chat. Let's put a timer on it. Where are we at? All right. Wow. All right, 3 hours hard stop. So you got 12 minutes. Let's
Okay.
hear it.
Hear what?
Whatever they want to say.
Oh,
Amendment
okay.
Ed says exclamation point accept. I don't know what that is.
Oh, so yeah, Ed, someone has to battle you. It'll say, Streamlabs will say, First Moon Ed, so-and-so wants to duel you for so much money. Type accept to accept or whatever to not. So just be on the lookout for that. God, my ears are sweating.
Like some kind of a tutorial for this game. Who's still with us even?
I've already done a tutorial for it. It's its own separate video.
Silence.
Yeah, the music's playing, right?
I do love that music. I gotta tell you. Should we start like our round of hugs? It's like leaving Thanksgiving. You gotta make your way through it. You gotta like say goodbye to all the cousins and shit. Right?
And stay away from the uncle.
Ed, can you move your car? I gotta get out. Standing. Thank you for the pecan pie. Whoa. This is not a totally level floor. The chair on wheels has been a challenge. Dalton challenged Ed. We're trying to accept. Yeah, honestly, I think the only way to settle it is to duel in real life.
Right.
I know where I can get a hold of a couple of samurai swords, and you two just go at it.
That would be awesome.
Shit, I'd pay to see it.
Blind Fury.
That was a great fucking flick, man. That was the other. I also just watched The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to pause the Val Kilmer movie and go and watch the Island of Dr. Moreau. What a fucking weird movie that is.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It's Marlon Brando like you've never wanted to see him.
Yeah.
In a fucking moo-moo. It's weird, man. It's fucking.
Well, that's all that would fit him.
That's. I know it was like one of the last movies that he made.
Yeah.
You gotta wonder, like, would James Dean have ended up had he not died, right?
Mm-hmm. What?
I was trying to read. But if James Dean hadn't died, would he have just gotten bloated and made bad movies?
Probably.
You know what's fucked up? Is I was through that whole movie I was watching, and I thought that I knew which like animal person was Ron Perlman, and I was way off. But I thought that the hyena dude looked like Ron Perlman. I was like, oh, that's him, dude. That's that. It wasn't him.
No.
Guy looks like fucking Ted Danson had a baby with Frankenstein. Like.
It's 10 o'clock. Well, here it is. But so is
Yeah,
there anything?
Let's do our hugs.
Let's do the hugs.
All right. Whoever's still with us. Say
Big
goodnight.
hugs. Big hugs. Thanks for being here. Please don't forget to put a little like on this before you go.
You can do that.
That'd be awesome.
You can buy some merch.
If you want to participate in the chat
You want
next
to support
time.
the channel. You can also gift merch. Like
Yeah.
a 2XL hoodie for.
Yep.
Yep.
Frosty's looking for some new clothes.
I do. Yep. I've been wearing this shirt for 4 days.
Also, if you want to participate in the chat next time, just make sure you're a subscriber. It only takes 5 minutes before YouTube kicks it in.
Mm-hmm.
So until next time, everybody, thanks for coming in, hanging out with us, having a great chat. Mr. Frosty, thank you again. Like always, love you, brother.
Hey. I love you, man. Good night, Standing. Good night in darkness.
Good night, Dalton. Good night, Haley.
Good night, Moon.
Good night, sun.
Good night, stars.
And the sky above.
Good night, meth heads in your cars.
Asleep in your cars while driving.
Good night, drunk people in your bars.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching Theory of Blind Man. Don't forget, love is blind. Keep it blind. Uh-oh.
And this time I'm just gonna sit still until you tell me it ends.
It's not ending.
This is the stream that never ends.
There we go. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you next time.